Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, June the 9th, 2011. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent. In tonight's news, a Tullahoma man drowns in Woods Reservoir. The Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Aldermen select a replacement for Lynn Seaborn on the Tullahoma Planning Commission. And the Bonnaroo Music Festival kicked off today in Manchester. We'll have all these stories and much more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Our office used to look like this, but now with my paper-free office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My paper-free office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
Since 1985, Life Communications and Security has been a household word in Middle Tennessee, mainly because people trust and believe in Life Communications and Securities in the work they do. Led by owner Jeff Wooten, LCS has continued to grow and earn the support of their many customers. When we ask businesses and homeowners who they put their trust in, these are the answers we receive.
Tommy Anderton with Traders Bank. When it comes to security and communications, we call Life Communications.
For all of our security needs at First Vision Bank, we call Life Communications.
Life Communications is a small investment for us to take care of our major investment.
Knowing this, why would you ever call anyone else for your security or communications needs? Call Life Communications and Security at 931-455-9016 or 1-866-535-9016. That's Life Communications and Security.
Welcome back. A Tullahoma man drowned in Woods Reservoir Monday afternoon. The Franklin County Sheriff's Department says George Mendez, age 29, apparently drowned while swimming at the AEDC Lakeside Recreation Area. Witnesses say the victim was part of a birthday party celebration at the lake. Investigators say Mendez was swimming with friends and decided to stay in the water when the others went to shore. They say the man was swimming to shore when he slipped beneath the water and failed to surface. His body was recovered by the Franklin County dive team in AEDC Fire and Rescue.
The Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Aldermen selected Dr. Shelley McCoy to replace Dr. Lynn Seaborn on the Tullahoma Planning Commission during Monday night's meeting. Here's video from that meeting.
We have found an excellent candidate for the taking the place of Dr. Lynn Seaborn on the Planning Commission, and that would be Dr. Shelley McCoy. She's here with us tonight. A super individual. I've known her for a little over a year and consider her a good friend. She's got a great background, and I think will add a lot of new insight into our planning commission, and will be a real positive influence on the group. Dr. McCoy has lived in Tennessee for 24 years, so not quite a native, but that's close enough for me. Before moving to Tullahoma, she lived in Knoxville, where she attended the University of Tennessee, earning both a master's degree and a doctorate. She also worked for Knox County Schools as a school librarian for 10 years, and she grew up in Panama City, Florida, later lived in Miami, Gainesville, and Boynton Beach. I think I got that out right. She's currently the director of the Center for Academic Technologies at Motlow State Community College. Her primary duties are providing technology training for Motlow faculty and staff and assisting with system administration for the college's learning management system. She lives in the part of Tullahoma that's in Franklin County, which I think also provides another angle that we have not seen on our planning commission, and I think that's a very positive angle. We do need to represent that portion of our city as well. And just being around her and talking to her, I think she's going to provide I think a rather unique perspective in a lot of areas, and will certainly glad she's been brave enough to step onto the Planning Commission, and I think you'll all enjoy getting to know her and working with her. And so thank you very much, Shelley, for diving in and taking the chance. I think we'll enjoy it very much.
Tullahoma Recreation Director Kirk Glick also gave a report about Tullahoma's 12th annual Soapbox Derby held last Saturday.
We had a great day for the Soapbox Derby. Everything went like clockwork. Recreation staff and public works staff did a great job to get the event on, and we had help from the fire department there as well with the first aid tent, and they helped with our Super Kids division. So we had 57 drivers in the 4 divisions, and the winner of the Masters division continued the Norris family tradition of winning in the Soapbox Derby, and that was Zach Norris. He won in the Masters, so he joined his other 2 brothers as champions. And then for the first time since we've been having the race, a brother and sister won the stock and super stock division. The stock winner was Claire Quillen, and the super stock winner was Cody Quillen. And the winner of our Super Kids division was the 2nd place finisher in that division last year. His name is Jaden Solinger.
And stay with us. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up right after these messages.
Do you have jewelry that you'll never wear? How about a broken piece that's stashed deep into your jewelry box? Don't let your unused gold jewelry gather dust. Get the most out of its value today. Bring it in to Woodard's Diamond Showroom for cash or store credit. Walk away with the cash or put your credit towards a beautiful piece of jewelry you will actually wear. If you need a repair, we'll have it looking like new in no time at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
This is for my daddy and the chips. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's up proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
At Charter, we're connecting military families with free webcams and the fastest, most reliable internet speeds. Get your webcam at charter.com/canyouSee.
I miss you, Daddy.
There's one place women of all ages can find the care they need, the Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center. We're a full-service women's center with comprehensive obstetrical and gynecological surgery. Our excellent customer satisfaction rate is a reflection of our commitment to excellence. To serve you even better, we've now remodeled our facility. Our family-friendly birth center features private labor, delivery, and recovery suites. For every stage of your life, we're there for you. The Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Stan McNabb is now the home of oil changes and tires for life. You heard right. When you purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle from any Stan McNabb dealership, you receive oil changes and tires for as long as you own your vehicle. This could save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars over the life of your vehicle. We appreciate our customers and are happy to offer these oil changes and tires for life. Peace of mind, guaranteed. And don't forget, if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome back. Bonnaroo, the popular music and arts festival, began its 4-day run on a 700-acre farm just outside of Manchester today. Authorities say they expect the population of Manchester to swell to over 100,000 during the festival, making it one of Tennessee's largest cities for a short time. Jeff Cuellar, community director for the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival, spoke to the Manchester Chamber of Commerce on Tuesday. Here's a portion of his comments.
Regarding this year's festival, what are the big things that we have going on? Probably the biggest thing, which a lot of people have been talking about, is RFID, radio frequency identification. If I haven't messed that up, an acronym. But every one of our patrons' chips or their wristbands actually have RFID capabilities. So when people are going to check in, so all of our patrons and fans and those of you who are coming to the festival, you've been instructed not to put your wristbands on. We're going to put those on for you when you come in, when you come into the festival, and then you're activated. And what that means is we actually know that you have entered into the property and don't necessarily know who you are unless you volunteer to actually give your information and highlight it, which could be a step later on down the line if we choose to do like a cashless system or something along those lines. The purpose behind RFID this year was to make sure to protect our fans' investment. As we all know in the concert industry, including sports industry, anytime there's a physical ticket to something, people are out there trying to counterfeit it. This year, we've definitely put it out there that this is not really counterfeitable at this point in time. So when you have your RFID, you're going to be scanned to go in, and then you actually get scanned to go into Centeroo. So that's probably the biggest thing we have going on. Really, really excited about it. It's our 10th anniversary. I think in true Bonnaroo fashion, I think everyone knows we're going to try and go big, and go really big as we can possibly go. I mean, just from the artist lineup that we have, Eminem, Buffalo Springfield, Widespread Panic, Arcade Fire, who just won a Grammy. You know, the lineup is absolutely spectacular. Loretta Lynn, Wanda Jackson, I could probably go on and on and on about the amazing artists that we're going to have out there. We've added additional hydration stations, as we like to call it, to help. Obviously, from last year, we realized it can get hot. It can get really hot in June during Tennessee. So we're kind of even more prepared this year for that extra heat, and have added, I want to say, 5 more hydration stations, which actually bring up our well water from the site, UV rays to make it all protected and clean, and then actually pump out cold water for those people who bring in their own water bottles and fill up their own water bottles. So that's another really positive thing that we've added or increased for this year. What else big stuff that we have going on? I can't really say what it is, but I can say Friday night, I would be on site if I were you, sometime between Arcade Fire and My Morning Jacket. I'd check that out, just kind of be anywhere near. Actually, you don't even have to be on the property. Might be able to see it from a distance. So just kind of be prepared for some of that. Special guests are all over the place. In fact, there's a ton of stuff that we are just finding out about every day, where certain artists may have certain collaborations that are going to be on stage. It's going to be a real special treat out this year. Also, Widespread Panic is getting the key to the city on Sunday. We're going to have a giant water slide. It's like a 3-story inflatable water slide that's adding to Centeroo this year, which goes in our Splasheroo installment that we've done. We did slip and slides and volleyball courts last year. So this year we're actually going to have a giant 3-story water slide that should be a really good time. Comedy stepped up with the people from the league coming out doing certain things. Zach Braff is actually going to be out talking about Garden State, if anybody ever saw that movie in our cinema tent. Silent Disco is returning as always, but we're really excited about this year. It's going to be a great year. Do protect yourselves from the heat if you are coming out, and if you're volunteering, definitely make sure you're hydrating. It's really important out there, you know, with the heat beating down on you like that, to stay hydrated.
Our media partner, Fantasy 101.5 Radio, will be broadcasting the festival in its entirety. I spoke yesterday with station owner Roger Dodson.
Folks, we're talking to Roger Dodson, owner of Fantasy 101.5 FM Radio here in Manchester. Things will change at your radio station a little bit as Bonnaroo kicks off.
That's exactly right. For the last several years, we have morphed from Fantasy 101.5 FM to Radio Bonnaroo. And over the years, we've created a lot of unique programming directly from the grounds of the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. Interviews with the artists there, some special live recorded sets that were done there, and just an eclectic mix of music that is unique to Bonnaroo, and it sort of sets our station apart a little bit. We also stream that stream worldwide, so there's folks that maybe are in China or India or Russia or wherever that are listening to Radio Bonnaroo. So it's quite a treat for us, and we enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, and every year we get a lot of good comments about it because the music is good, and again, it's the sort of eclectic mix of artists. You may hear Eminem and Loretta Lynn, so it's just that kind of a mix.
And I believe I understood that it's like 131 hours straight, is that correct?
That's correct. We start at noon on Wednesday, and we finish up at 10 a.m. on Monday morning. So it's a long stint, but there's a lot of great music that goes on. There's some great interviews with the artists of today, and of course with Bonnaroo you have that incredible mix of artists. You've got Eminem and others that are just Grammy winners. You've got some new people that are coming on board. As a matter of fact, this year from the True Stage would be a local group called the Uncalled For, which had a #1 hit back in 1969, and they're reuniting and going to be playing on the stage at Bonnaroo on Friday night about midnight.
Okay. Now, I know this sounds like a lot of work, but one of your employees told me that he actually did all the work and you were on vacation for 131 hours. Is that true?
Well, that's sort of true, but not exactly true.
If you can't be here, folks, tune in to still the same number.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy 101.5 FM.
Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up straight ahead.